Okay, I'm getting ready to start syncing the cows to AI next Saturday evening. I've got my CIDRs, I got paper towels, I got the tool to insert the CIDRs, and I have 4 shots of Cidr in here. I've only got 3 cows, but my neighbor wants me to do his, so that's the 4th shot. Anyway, let's go to the barn. Come on, girls. Come on. So this model face cow here, she's not very gentle, and she's pretty wary of being in tight places. So I'm using the water here to act like, everything's cool. Trying to keep things as normal as possible, so it should go back in the pen. And then I'm going to have to get all these calves in, because I'm going to worm them. I'm going to castrate or band that little reddish looking bull calf. I'm going to vaccinate and worm those 2 heifer calves. I'm going to go ahead and start with the calves, and I do everything by myself, so this is me standing around looking like a dummy, waiting for these calves to walk into the head gate on their own. And I realize that's not going to happen. So I'm trying to figure out something I can do here to get this to work, working by myself. This doesn't look probably isn't the smartest thing in the world, but it ends up working. Let's try to get these calves separated from their mamas. Get them bunched up in there together, close to the head gate. Like I said, it's not the best system in the world, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do when you're working by yourself. So here I just try to use this man gate here to hold them forward just enough that I can get outside and get to the head gate and get it opened without them running backwards. And it worked. I caught the bull calf. So I've got a bucket down here that you can't see. It's just out of frame. And I've got wormer. I've got CIDRs. I've got the 3 shots of Cidr. I've got vaccines, and I've got pour-on fly control. Okay, since I've got these cows up, I'm going to go ahead and worm the calves. I'm going to go ahead and ban this bull calf. Alright, you just need to make sure that's on there good and you've got both testicles. I'm going to worm him with Normectin Plus. Which is a sub-Q worm. See, I've got a heavy gauge short needle here. I can get it in focus. And it burns a little bit. That's why he's acting like he is. And I'm also going to put some pour-on him for fly control. Might as well do what I can while I got them on. As hard as it is, doing this by yourself, it can be done. It just takes a little time and a little patience. Easy, girl. Easy. 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 Girl. Girl. Easy. Easy.
like she's in here. I really don't think she'll breed back yet. When you put the Cidr in, you angle it up so you don't hit the urethra. And when you finally get back, you'll feel the cervix. And that's when you release it. And then give a shot of Cidr. She is good to go. Come on. Okay. This is a big girl. I'd hate to think how much she weighs. I got lube, and I just lubed up the end of the Cidr. Then what I'm gonna do is, if I can get this down here. Let's see. I'm just gonna clean the vulva off. And insert the Cidr into vagina up at an angle till I feel the cervix. There we go. See how she hunches forward, and right there I've hit the cervix. And once you hit the cervix, press and release, and there's a blue string hanging out, so you can pull it out when you're done. Then I need to give her a shot of Cidr. Need to give her a shot of Cidr. All that does is resets her cycle. If there's any follicles, she'll ovulate. It just sort of resets her, and we'll know where she's at in her cycle. Actually, this cow's too big to go out the head gate. I'll try. Come on. Here again. I'm gonna take a paper towel. Clean the over. Get my lube up the tip where the Cidr's sticking out. And I always put this blue string in, pointing down. Insert it at a slight angle so you'll miss the urethra. And just put gentle pressure and she'll relax eventually. There we go. Once she relaxes, you can simply insert it and then release it. That's all there is to it. Just tried to kick me there.
I'm setting the head gate to what I think is going to be just wide enough to catch this last heifer. I still needed to work. And it was a little bit too wide and she almost gets out, but she's already there, so I go ahead and make the best of it. Ooh, she about got me there. But I make the best of it. It's in the best situation. And go ahead and work the calf.